Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Punk Rock Review, home of a bunch of opinionated crap you don't care about, also the home of the feedback you provide that we don't care about, keeps us on an even playing field. We like that. Real quick shout out to our sponsor. Fuck. Nope, no sponsors here. Fill that and give us money. Anyhow, moving straight into it today. Today we're going to be talking about a game that's been out for actually not all too long. You can find this one on the Steam Assesses, and on top of that, you can find this one on Steam for free. You can't beat that price, unless it were free and they give you money. Somehow that beats it. But this one is going to be one of those free-to-play titles, and don't worry, it is not packed and crammed full of microtransactions, of course. This one is called Luke the Hybrid. So, Luke the Hybrid on Steam, what can be said about this one? Well, man, this one's going to come for, all of those people that are looking for one of those gap-filling kind of time-sink games, man, where you can put 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes in between either doing some other kind of event or waiting for something to, transpire. They're little games that you can get into, man, easily enough, to just kind of go through and have a good time, kill some minutes and such like that. Now, you could invest, surely, hours and stuff, especially in little wave modes and things of that nature, man, and have a great time with it and everything. But the big thing about this one, man, is free to play and definitely worth a checkout. On top of that, you're supporting an indie development studio and whatnot that has brought all sorts of great, fantastic things to the forefront of the table, or in this case, peripherals and devices for you to sink some of your gaming time and such into. And we know what we're talking about because we are professional gamers. Now, yes, we know our sign doesn't light up anymore because the batteries fell out. Get more batteries. Yes, we might, but we don't have time to get more batteries because we are busy playing awesome stellar titles like Luke the Hybrid. And when it comes in free to play and you can sink those 5-10 minute intervals and stuff into it here and there, man, that just makes it a great title, to begin with, just to have in the backlog, if anything, for those times where you're like, shit, I gotta kill 5 minutes. Let me boot this bad boy up. And that's what you can do. So Dulmari Games, man, they do it again, man. And this time it just brings you one of those kind of DIY title greatnesses, man, at the low cost of free. Now, let's go ahead and be negative and pessimistic and hate on everything, because that's our job. So what don't we like about this title? Well, we'll tell you one thing, and this comes down to artistic freedom, artistic creativity, so we're not going to get on anyone's backs for that. But man, the loading title screens and stuff that pop up, we really aren't a fan of the musical tone or the musical note, man, affiliated with those first little, screens. That could be because we got rock and roll ears. It could be because, we just heard it wrong the first, couple times and stuff like that. But, in booting it up, man, we would say change, one of those tones or, the notes or the melodies or the intro or little initial sound music and stuff. Just on the load up and the boot up, man. Sound effects in the game, all that and stuff, yeah, we're good with all that. Just those initial little title screens, man, something about it. Something about it for us doesn't resonate, doesn't mean that, that's not where it should be. Like we said, artistic freedom, musically, creativity-wise, and all that and stuff that's there. But if there were one thing about it we would change, it would be those initial little startup screens, man. The notes, the tones, the whatever, man. That being said, man, what a fantastic title to sink 5, 10, 15 minutes of your time into. And we hear DLCs on the horizon and such for it. That's even another reason to, keep it in your kind of play file and stuff for those short gaming intervals that you have while you're waiting for, whatever else to transpire or happen event-wise in your life that stops you from being able to play fantastic titles like Luke the Hybrid. So, that being said, man, Dulmari Games knocked this one out of the park, man. This company does it all, man, from, their Minecraft zombie modes and stuff that they've released to their video editing that they've done to, I believe there's a hiatus in it now, from what we understand, kind of, but, the musical endeavors and such that this studio has undertaken, man, to just get out and put out, constant product and, things like that, man, to keep the community around Dulmari Games engaged and to garner new viewers, fans, and, players from all over as well. Fantastic job that they constantly do. You can even actually, and, this is a little harder to come by, but Dulmari Games can single-handedly carry you in something like even Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies and such. Now, we had the opportunity to allow, Dulmari Games to carry us in an entire, from start to finish, Black Ops Zombies and stuff as well. And we'll tell you this. They had 20 revives for a reason. The main reason is because we're not so good. And you know what is good? Dulmari Games. And that's why it is so worth it to check out this title. Because, all the love and the creativity, man, and the independent, DIY stylings and all that is jam-packed full, man. We'll tell you a story. We had a buddy, man, years and years and decades ago that made a title almost like Luke the Hybrid, right? Very similar, but, man, Luke the Hybrid has exponentially increased indie game development capabilities and parameters around stuff that we've seen, man, to a great degree, and just, really paints it, as something that can be even improved upon more and even, just adjusted as it goes and continues forward, man. This is one of those great titles, man, that you can just kind of add to and, perfect and everything as it goes on, because the core concepts, the core gameplay, all of that's there, man. Fantastic, man. We enjoy our time with it and stuff. Surely we'll boot it up for those 5 to 10 minute intervals, here and there, and have a great time with it. So play it, don't play it, we don't care. We just want your money. Luke the Hybrid by Dulmari Games. What can be said about this one? This one gets a good old-fashioned, what the fuck? DIY. DIY. Something. We don't know what that is. It's probably DIY, because what a great DIY title, man. Definitely worth checking out. So, do that. Who cares? Do whatever you feel like. Give us money. Have a good one, you probably didn't. We'll catch you next time. Probably won't.